Hello, I got Peroni here, and it looks like this is Peroni made in America. It says Stile Italiano, or I guess Stile Italiano. Um, yeah, I think I had a Peroni last month, or just earlier this month, that was actually made in Italy, I'm pretty sure. So I guess this is a recent switch. It's made in Milwaukee, but this is not owned by Miller, as you might guess. It's owned by Asahi. Weird stuff happens. Ooh, interesting. It has right on the ingredients there: water, barley malt, corn syrup, Italian maize, hops, hop extract. Interesting. Um, yeah, I saw there was a rebate for Peroni and Pilsner Urquell, and I was like, what? I guess they're both owned by Asahi. I really doubt Pilsner Urquell is going to be ever be they're ever going to make it in America, because that kind of lager takes a lot of specialized equipment, triple decoction, and just and diacetyl, like a bunch of stuff that you don't want to do, that makes a flavorful, very flavorful lager that people don't want to make in America. At least they don't want to mass produce something like that. So I think Peroni's okay, and Stella Artois, this stuff in America has been made in America for a while, and I kind of like it more because it's fresher. So this just seems like it's got to be probably pretty fresh. The drink by date is March of next year, March 23rd, 2026. So I'm guessing that means it's probably brewed March 23rd of this year, but maybe they give it a less of a best by date because it's made in America and it will actually get around to places. So there you go. Looks pretty good. Very clear, very golden. The head is not super tight, but it looks pretty good. Let's just get it all in there. And it's still in the green glass, but this was in a completely enclosed 12-pack case in a fridge when I got it, so it should be in good shape. Yeah, I don't get any skunkiness at all, actually. It smells nice. So I think this Peroni, it's Peroni Nastro Azzuro. It's the slightly stronger version of Peroni. We don't get regular Peroni in America. It's just called Peroni. It's 4.7. I guess you could say it's sort of export, but what is it, 5.1, I think? No, I think in Italy it's 5.1. This is 5%. But a lot of breweries, they make a slightly stronger version of their pale lager for export, just the idea that it will stay good longer. There's a whiff of minerality, almost sulfury. I'm not getting much hops. A little bit in there, a little bit of a black pepper spice, but it's not big on like a Zotz hop aroma. I think they use Zotz hops probably. Smells very clean. Is there a hint of a corny thing? I don't know, and maybe it's only the American version that uses actual straight up corn syrup. It smells super clean. It's kind of what I wanted in the middle of a summer heat wave. It's got a little bit of body to it. But I wonder if I should try to see if I can find an Italian version. Of course, it won't be as fresh, but this tastes very fresh. That's what I hate with. It's a lot of the Euro imported stuff. By the time it gets to America, it's lost its freshness, lost its hoppiness, and it's very apple juicy. And I don't really like it that when you get sort of an apple juicy flavor. Yeah, the nose is very fresh, peppery, minerally. Not quite floral, stops short of floral. Just lager yeasty, doughy, I guess. And the flavor, I guess there's actually some bitterness there. There's some nice peppery hop character, but it's not like a Pilsner. And it's maybe a little bit less sweet than like Heineken and Stella, which is nice. Stella, I kind of like because it has a pretty full, soft near silky mouthfeel. This one doesn't have that. This is more of a refreshing thing, and I guess it's for hot Italian weather. It works well. That's real drinkable, and not a hint of skunkiness there. It seems like, even though, so Stella is brewed in St. Louis. It's owned by Budweiser. This is a whole different thing, owned by Asahi, and Asahi probably pays Miller to contract brew it for them. But a similar thing happened where I feel like it's you get it fresher now in America, and it's maybe slightly changed, but it's just nice to get it really, really fresh, because you're never getting something from Italy, especially a mass-produced thing, where a distributor buys a bajillion cases and then they ship it here and then it sits and slowly leaks out. The chances of you actually getting a really fresh Peroni from Italy were very low. Yeah, this is like kind of, I mean, it's as good as a craft. Like, a lot of craft brewers are making these corn lagers. A lot of times they're going for more of a high life type thing. And this one doesn't have that, even though it's similar to high life. It's a little bit stronger. 146 calories, so that tells you it's lower in calories and carbs than like Budweiser. Interesting, only 11.2 carbs, which is pretty low for a beer. Maybe in part the corn, but it has a lighter body. So this is not one where you want much. I mean, it has some body to it. It's not watery, but not nearly as sweet as High Life. It's almost like moving towards a light beer or something, but just the gravity was high enough to make it ferment to 5% instead of like 4.2. But there's a little bit of malt character, a very slight toastiness to it. And good carbonation, still going. The head died down fast. It's hot and humid. That's one reason. The head didn't look super great, but I'm perfectly happy buying a 12 pack of this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no off flavors. It doesn't have that weird mass-produced like lifelessness, which I feel like once, especially if something's old, pasteurized, shipped across the ocean here. Like, so many times I get a quality German lager or something, and it has this dusty, lifeless kind of old beer thing. This doesn't have that, so I'm enjoying it. And I kind of like it has a little bit of this peppery thing in the finish. That's a little bit like, I guess, a mass-produced hoppiness. Excuse me, but it stops short of being skunky. Close to being. Maybe it's already getting skunked. Probably not. But it's pretty similar to Stella, just like Stella light a little bit, maybe, even though it's not actually a light beer. This is too long a review for Peroni, but I'd give it like 3.9.